All right, good morning, everyone. Let's start with the Nasdaq. So yesterday it created this huge 4-hour demand zone. So I'm trying to see if we pull back to it today. I am gonna double check if there's more 4-hour zones back here. Let's see. Okay. I'm pretty sure there's a zone back here. I think it's just on a smaller time frame. But I'm not gonna lie, guys. I got the haters mad. I got a lot of people mad yesterday. Got a lot of people mad because, I mean, you could say I gambled yesterday, but the trades that I took, like, were actually good setups. It's just heavy sizing. I call it, I'm just call it professional gambling. But if you think about it, like, every trader is a gambler, so you can't be too mad. It's also just an evaluation. It's not an actual funded account. I said it very clear in the video as well. Like, that's not how you get the payouts. That's just how I pass. Specifically, that's how I pass 1 day accounts. But yeah, I've gotten people cursing me out in the comments. People say I'll never get another payout. I got the haters mad with that one. But now that we're back funded, honestly, I don't want to trade this week. You guys know because it's been a rough month. Okay, so I would hate to start off these new accounts with, like, taking even more losses. So I'm gonna just continue to take it slow. That's always the goal with the funded accounts. Take it slow. And yeah, we'll see if I even trade today. Right now on Nasdaq, there's this 2-hour demand zone, which it looks like is about to run through. I did want to wait for this zone and take a trade off of it, but it might happen before the market opens up. I do like the zones on Nasdaq. Um, Obviously, it's too early to tell if the market's gonna be good, especially after yesterday and this big crazy move. But the way I see it, I think it's still, on the bigger time frame, I think it still looks very bearish. Um, Today I definitely want to see if we break these highs or if we come back down here to retest this area. This area down here is going to be important to see how the market reacts down here. Obviously there was a lot of buying, so most likely there's still a lot of orders down here. So we'll see how the market reacts down there. This looks like a 15-minute zone. But yeah, now that I'm back to, the 20 fundeds, I definitely want to not restart, but I definitely want to, take a step back, take it slower because obviously the past 2 weeks hasn't been the best for me. So, and I want a good start with the new accounts. So, want to take it slow. We'll see if I even trade today. I don't want to force any trades this week again because it's been such a rough month for me. But if I see, a really good opportunity, then I'll have to take it and see how it plays out. So we'll see. This is US 30. Let's see how this looks. I think US 30 had a zone down here. Might be on a different time frame. We got PMI news 15 minutes after market open. Jeez, do we really? Well, that's good to know. Yeah, I hate to say it, but I wouldn't be surprised if today is choppy as well. Obviously, I don't want it to be choppy, but that's just what the month has given us is choppy price action. At least in the opening. In the opening. See, what happened yesterday on Nasdaq, and it is how I passed the accounts, was the market opened up right here. So this was market open right here. And then I went to get coffee, did a couple of things. I went back home, and then I was like, okay, well, even though it's a choppy market, I do want to trade. I want to trade these evals. So I started trade. I saw the market rejected this 5 minute zone twice. Obviously, you can't see it too much there because I have this zone here. But yeah, we rejected this 5 minute twice. Um, and then we kept breaking structure to the downside. Right here. This is where I begun to take shorts. I took like 3 shorts in total, I think. First trade, honestly, I could have passed with the first trade. I could have just held it, but I wanted to lock in some type of buffer because it does have a daily loss limit. So on the first one, I got like over 1,000. That was in and out. I tried longing it here because I thought it was gonna pull back, but it didn't. The shorts continued, so I took another short, and it was very clean. It was even cleaner than the New York opening, which was very surprising. I did not expect that. I blame the markets for me passing the accounts yesterday. Thank God, right? But if the markets didn't move that much, who knows? Maybe I wouldn't have passed the accounts so easily. But yeah, yesterday was very weird. Not too surprising since what is it? March has been like that. But yeah. Yeah, it was like, so I traded it during lunchtime, literally during lunchtime. And then it looks like the market opened up, but in reality, the market opened up back here. So it's just weird. Hopefully, that doesn't happen today, but I wouldn't be surprised if it does. I passed end of day 50K accounts. Yeah, on Friday, I actually failed 20 evals. What I fail? I failed the 100K accounts. Now I was like, damn, the 100K accounts, I'm not really used to trading, so it is going to be harder for me to pass. So I just decided to trade 50K accounts. And it was way easier to pass. Way easier. Damn. I'm not seeing any zones. I'm not going to lie. on US 30. Don't see too much. Okay. Which one? Jeez. Go to the one in. Hold on. Okay. Can you give me an eval funder account? I actually emailed Apex um to ask them if I could get accounts to give away. They haven't responded yet, but once they do, hopefully I could do a giveaway. You're funny. Wow, 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 wow. I don't like these zones. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm not sure what I would trade on US 30 if it keeps going down. My only hope for US 30 is if it goes up. If it goes up, then I'll have zones to take trades from. If it goes down, if US 30 goes down, I'm gonna have to wait for it to tap 740, which is pretty far away. It's a what, over 400 points away, and the dogs are barking. So by the time we get down here, I'll basically have already missed out on the shorts. Is Cyrus? Cyrus and his daughter. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, my right eye feels lazy. Maybe am I getting a sty? Bro, I think I am. I feel it. I feel it. It feels weird. Yeah, true. I did just wake up like literally 30 minutes ago. I've been doing really bad at that. I gotta get back. I gotta get back. Yeah. I've been lacking recently. Okay, I mean, I'm like trying to find more zones, but I don't see any more. So this is it right here. This is it, unfortunately. I love how Nasdaq looks. I like this 2 hour zone. It kind of looks like the market's bouncing off of it. The only thing is we kind of we kind of did chop around here. So it would be hard to take a trade off of this zone. Damn. Okay. I mean, I don't know. If the markets open up really volatile, I might trade, but right now I'm not liking it too much. I think my mic is all the way up. I can't turn it up more. Do you think it's gonna be another chop day? I wouldn't be surprised if it is another choppy day. Obviously, I hope it's not, but that has been the pattern this month. Sure. You leaving? Okay. All right, I'm back. I'm sorry, guys. I'm officially back. Right now, I'm just doing the support and resistance, my simple white lines. Um, but yeah, we'll see. I'm not feeling too good about the markets unless it opens up strong, and maybe if it goes up, because if the market opens up and it does go straight down, I really don't have a zone to take a trade off from, except on Nasdaq, right? This 2 hour zone, I could take a trade off of that. It'll just be kind of hard, because the zone is so big, and also because we kind of had these 5 minute candles close below. I mean, not really, not really. I mean, I guess I could, but yeah, we're gonna open up way too close to this area, so it'll just be hard to catch the shorts if they do come in. For me, because I like to take trades off of the zones, and I really don't have any on our way down. But I do think if price gets below the 200s and we stay below, we could easily come back down to 971, and that could be a good short move. We got 8 more minutes. Can you trade news with Apex? I'm pretty sure you could, but obviously, if you hit your daily loss limit, you're donezo. So, if you do trade news, I would suggest that either it's on an eValve, or if you're on a funded account trading news, try to be break even on the trade once the news comes out. Because if you take a loss with a news candle, it could be really nasty. You could lose way more than planned. And obviously, you don't want that. If you lose more than you planned, it's going to cause bad emotions. And if you have bad emotions, you're going to trade pretty bad. So try to avoid that. Okay, let's do US 30. We got about 5 more minutes. Whoa, I just got dizzy. Yeah, I like looked over there and I looked over here and I got like whiplash like you. Yeah. I mean, I didn't get whiplash. I just got like, like vertigo. Yeah. Maybe I'm just dehydrated. Maybe that's why I get stars. Maybe that's why I get stars. Damn, if the shorts come in, like, I'm really gonna have to miss out on them. That would suck. Also, if the markets are like choppy or slow, or just if I see weird price action, I'm not gonna stay too long. I'm gonna leave, at 10. I'm not gonna wait around. Yeah, so if I see weird price action, I don't see anything clear, and it's 10 a.m., then we'll just wait for tomorrow. Damn, tomorrow's Wednesday, so it might be a weird Wednesday. I hope not. True. Also, the zone I took a trade from yesterday, like the main one, was a 3-minute zone, which again, I usually don't take trades off from. I also don't even have the 3-minute marked out. All right, where's VWAP? Mm, I don't like the price action over VWAP overnight. I don't like that, but okay. What about US 30? It's probably the same. Yeah, choppy price action on it. Well, I really don't have much on US 30. That sucks. Might be just a watching day. We'll see. We got 3 more minutes. Learning how to take a loss. Yeah, I would say once you learn how to accept the losses, you'll see more results in your trading. And then when you get on a losing streak, at first it's gonna be tough. You're gonna be in your head a lot. You're gonna be overthinking, like, should I change this? Should I do that? Should I start learning this? But then you learn that that's just part of the game. Losing streaks are gonna happen. Like last year, especially in the beginning of the year when I would get on a losing streak, I'd start overthinking a lot. I mean, I'd even look into learning other strategies. Like that's how bad I was. That's how bad my mindset was. Okay, I love you. Be safe. Now though, when I'm on a losing streak, I'm just like, damn, when is this gonna be over? You know, you just gotta be patient. That buddy skin glowing. Is it really? It might be the lighting, cause I need a tan. That's what I need. Yeah. I think my skin looks way better when I'm tan. Something about it. But right now I feel like I'm pale. Cause I've been in the winter. I've been in the snow. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I just activated these new accounts this morning. $2,000 drawdown. Gotta make it worth it. Okay. Three, two, one. Boom. Market open. Yeah, I remember when the market open was like crazy. Recently it's been a little wonky. Yeah, I'm cooked if the markets go down here. Like I could take the shorts on Nasdaq, if it does close below the 200s, but I don't know. It really wouldn't be like that good of a trade unless there's really good volume, then that'd be different. Let's see. And then damn, if the market goes up, I'll have an opportunity to take a trade off of this 15-minute supply zone. But then VWAP is right there, and I don't like taking trades right at VWAP. So I don't know. It's not looking too good for me. I'm not gonna lie. And like I said, since I got brand new funded accounts, I would hate to start off with a losing streak on them, right? So I do want to be picky with the trades. News at 9:45. I did book. I did book the Hawaii trip. We bought the plane tickets. We haven't really bought the rest, which we just need Airbnbs. We need we need two Airbnbs because we're going to two different islands, and then we need to book the excursions. So we'll see. Well, I think we also need to work on the itinerary. That way when we're there, we're not confused about what we're doing. Because I don't know about you guys, but when me and my family go on vacation, or just me and my girlfriend, like we're out and about, we're not in the hotel. We're doing something. And we're up early. We're up early for excursions. You need to do the Jurassic Park tour. Yeah, I saw that. That looks cool. Wait, why did that message get retracted? That has to be YouTube. I don't know why YouTube does that. It like takes away messages. Hey yo, these dogs. Oh, you don't know pain until you've lost 8 days in a row. Yeah, yep. I don't know if I've lost 8 days in a row, but I have had like 2 months, 2 months of losing. I've had that. It happened last year. I had like 2 months of no payouts. Mind you, I went from taking like consistent 10K payouts, like it was like two 10K payouts a month or like one 10K payout a month, from going to like zero payouts in 2 months. That was tough. But I do think what helped me get out of it was Instead of going for like home runs, I just tried getting like a simple 1 to 2. And like I just tried focusing on that, and that kind of helped. And then I was able to get it was a 10K payout with Tradeify after that. And that was good. And then that 10K payout, basically I turned it into 80K, right? Because I used that 10K payout to get the Apex accounts. And like we're here now. It's crazy. Crazy what scaling does. Yeah, I don't know. This open. Mm, mm. I'm judging it too soon. I know. I'm gonna give it some time here. You don't know pain until you've taken 5 tops up accounts to max payout and blowing them. Wait, how? How didn't you get the payout if you got the max balance? Oh, I know the feeling. Also, last year was just tough learning year. Honestly, last year it happened twice. I think I had the opportunity to get like $7,000-8,000 payout from Top Step, and then I ended up blowing the accounts, and that was tough. That was like, damn, I should have done this. I could have done that. And now it's like, if I could take a payout, like I'm gonna take it most likely, unless it's a small payout cap, like the Apex accounts. Then I try to get the max payout since it's like a small cap. How often do you trade? Wait, what? You have my name? Is that really your name? No way, I mean another one. I've only seen in real life. I only seen one person with my real name, and that was in Puerto Rico. Holy shit, my eyes like lazy. Like I feel it. I do think I have a star, bro. I think I do. For some reason, I get styes often. Like my eyelid will get swollen. I don't know why. That's herpes. Yo, nah, that's. I don't think it's that. I think I'm more cleaner than that. I made 10K on each account in 2 days. Oh damn. Yeah, but if you made the 10K in 2 days, you could have traded micros and you could have been fine. Damn, that sounds really hard. I'd be pissed off too. Oh, but how often do I trade? I mean, I try to trade every day. I do. But if it's a slower day, then I don't trade. So it really depends on the month, the week, and the markets. For example, January was really good. Kind of. February was good. I trade almost every day. That is your name? That's my name. That's my real name as well. You're Puerto Rican. See, that makes sense. Wow. That's so cool. Looking for sales to fill the gap from yesterday. Yeah, it'd be nice if the market actually did something, right? I have 10 Apex funded accounts. I'm not losing them, but it's taking a really long time to get them to pay out. Never had a payout before either. Gotta be patient. Gotta be patient. All you really need is like a couple good days, and like you'll get really close to the payout. You'll probably get the payout. You just need to be patient for like that winning streak, you know? On the right side, I have US 30 or YM, and then it's on the 5 minute time frame. Wow, this is looking really good for shorts. I'm scared to take shorts on Nasdaq again because I have lost a lot. I've gotten chopped up. Let's see how it plays out. Yeah, I really do like this candle close. I like how the 5 minute candle closed. The 15-minute candle looks, right now, it does look pretty bearish. Yeah, I think the shorts look really good. Honestly, I'm just scared to take it. If it comes back to retest this area, then I'll definitely take it. This looks really good though. It's a good push down. Oh shit, I gotta make a copy trader. 20. Boom. Damn, if I took this shot, I would have hit TP. Fuck. Damn, now the only way I can get it is if it pulls back. Yeah, I really want to see it retest 193. So I want to see it retest the zone. Okay. All right, well, the 5 minute candle closes in about 2 minutes. I definitely don't want to see this 5 minute close out with a huge wick. That's not going to be good. Wow, if I took that trade, I probably would have hit TP2 and then it would have completely reversed. This does look like a good retest. Let's see. If it gets below 75, I'll definitely short it. All right, I'm going to short here. I'm going to put my stop at 86. Or sorry, 96. No, 98. Holy. What the heck? My candlesticks look different. Alright, well, I took a loss there. I definitely don't want to see it get above 235. If it gets above 235, then I won't be bearish anymore. Alright, I'm trying to see if this is a pullback or if it's just gonna go back up. I think for sure if it gets above 250, then I'll probably call it a day. But if this is just a pullback, then I'll try to catch a short. Yeah, I do like how the 15-minute candle closed. Alright, I'm in another short. I'm gonna put my stop at 218. And we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna tighten my stop to 211. That's usually what I risk. Now I really want to see this break these lows. I definitely don't want to see it struggle to go lower. Okay. I'm gonna go break even here because if it doesn't break the lows right now, then I wouldn't want to be in it. I do think this could go down to 970. Um, we would just really need a really good push. Oh, let's see if it pushes low. It still hasn't breaking the lows. So there it is. Okay, now I'd want to see this continue. I wouldn't want to see it sweep the lows and like bounce off of here. I, and I definitely also want to see it push past here because it's the opening range. So we don't want to see it bounce around this area. Bro, like, oh my goodness. Alright, I'm gonna call it a day here. Fuck this. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. I mean, if I didn't take that first loss, maybe I would have taken profit here, but I don't think I would have taken profit here because I'm pretty bearish on this. I think it has a lot of room to go down, but it's not doing it. So I'm gonna call it a day. It sucks because the opening range is pretty good. Yeah, like it's a pretty big opening range, which means there's good volume. And it did close below what is this 235, so I did expect it to short pretty good, but I mean it did, and then it didn't. It still might short. I don't want to get chopped up. I don't. I'd rather keep this loss small. That way, if I win tomorrow, then hopefully it'll be bigger than 300, right? That way, the winning day is bigger than the losing day. Yeah, I don't want to take another trade because I don't want to lose again. Not gonna lie. Plus, I do think if the short wanted to happen, like it really would have. It still could. I think it's so. I mean, it's closing below this area. It came back to retest it, and it pushed lower, kind of. Yeah, I think this could go down to 973. I think it has a lot of room, but not with not with weird price action. Jesus. Good thing I went break even. I mean, if I didn't go break even, I would still be in this trade. So we'll see. I mean, I don't know. I think if the shorts wanted to come in, they it would have continued lower. But maybe it's just it don't want to do it right now. Maybe it'll do it later, and I'm not here to wait for it, unfortunately. As bad as I want to, I'm not gonna do it. 'Cause I don't want to lose. I hate starting funded accounts with a losing day. It's bad, but we're gonna fix it. We're gonna fix it. We have a couple more losers to blow this. Damn, that sucks. Damn. Yo, these dogs. Well, all right. I don't know. That was it for me. I'm not going to trade anymore. I definitely could take one more trade, but I don't want to get chopped up. I don't want to. Yeah, look at US 30 as well. Nah, US 30. Yeah, US 30 looks tough. Nah, I just trade New York open. Unless it's an eval, then I'll trade other stuff. Like usually for an eval, I trade Asian session. Sometimes. Yeah, honestly, this makes me like not want to trade the rest of the week. I just want the month to be over. Yeah, good thing I went break even. I would have gotten chopped up. I would have gotten cooked up right here with this wick. Or yeah, I'm gonna leave the room. Any CFD firm discount code? I don't trade CFD firms. I only trade futures firms. All right, well, I'll see you guys tomorrow then. I'm not sure if I'll trade tomorrow, but we'll see.